We were completely wrong about black holes. For decades, everyone believed the same story. First stars form, then some collapse into black holes, which grow over billions of years. But the James Webb Space Telescope just changed everything. It found impossible black holes in the infant universe, massive monsters that shouldn't exist yet. These black giants existed when the universe was just beginning, breaking every rule in our astronomy books. The truth is far stranger than anyone imagined, and we're just starting to understand how wrong we were. Here's what everyone believed about black holes until recently. A massive star dies, collapses under its own gravity and forms a black hole. Then these small black holes slowly eat gas and merge with others. After billions of years, they grow into the supermassive monsters at galaxy centers. Or sometimes big gas clouds could collapse directly into medium-sized black holes. But even that shortcut needed hundreds of millions of years to reach supermassive status. The timeline seemed perfectly logical. Big things take time to build. This model worked because we simply couldn't see far enough back to test it. The earliest universe was invisible to every telescope we had, until James Webb looked back further than we'd ever seen before and found something that needed only seconds to form. In 2025, JWST detected something impossible: 9 mysterious light sources from when the universe was just 100 to 200 million years old. These objects shouldn't exist. The universe was too young to have formed stars that could die and make black holes, too young for gas clouds to directly collapse, too young for anything in our textbooks to explain what was shining. These lights existed in a cosmic era where nothing should have been visible yet. Scientists proposed the only possible explanation: primordial black holes. Black holes formed not from stars or gas, but in the first seconds after the Big Bang itself, when the universe was so dense that tiny regions could collapse directly into black holes. The theory of primordial black holes had existed since the 1970s, but for 50 years we had zero evidence they were real until now. One object stood out above all others, a monster that rewrote cosmic history. Among JWST's discoveries, one object stood out: QS01, a supermassive black hole 50 million times heavier than our Sun, existing when the universe was barely 470 million years old. This is mathematically impossible under standard models. Even at maximum feeding rates, a black hole from a dead star couldn't grow this big this fast. The math doesn't work. The physics doesn't allow it. Yet QS01 exists. Scientists ran simulations of every possible growth scenario. Only one explanation matched. QS01 began as a primordial seed from the Big Bang itself. It didn't grow from something small. It was born enormous. This challenges everything we believed about black hole origins. But JWST found something even more unsettling: an entire hidden population of objects that flip the entire story of cosmic creation. JWST discovered something strange scattered across the early universe: mysterious objects astronomers call little red dots, faint, compact, extremely red objects that didn't match anything we knew. Too red to be normal galaxies, too small to be typical star clusters. As scientists studied them, the shocking truth emerged: these were dust-shrouded black holes, hidden behind cosmic dust curtains. Previous telescopes couldn't see them, but Webb's infrared eyes pierced the veil. They weren't quiet remnants. They were hungry monsters devouring gas at enormous rates while hidden from view. Their numbers suggested black holes were far more common in the early universe than anyone predicted. Even more shocking, these black holes were clearing the cosmic fog after the Big Bang. This flips the entire story of creation. Black holes came first. Galaxies formed around them, not the other way around. While rewriting history, Webb also looked at something closer to home: the massive black hole at the center of the Circinus galaxy, just 13 million light-years away. What Webb delivered was extraordinary: the sharpest view of a black hole's edge ever captured, doubling the resolution of previous observations. But Webb's next discovery was even more shocking: a black hole violently expelled from its own home galaxy. In 2025, Webb confirmed something astronomers thought impossible: a supermassive black hole ejected from its own galaxy, a monster rocketing through empty space at hundreds of thousands of miles per hour. This black hole is plowing through intergalactic gas, creating a trail Webb could see clearly. But Webb's observations hint at something even stranger: a pattern in how galaxies spin that connects to the largest structures in existence. Among Webb's strangest observations are hints of something nobody expected. Galaxies across the universe may spin preferentially clockwise when viewed from certain angles. The pattern is subtle and controversial, but if confirmed, it could support one of the most mind-blowing ideas in science. What if our entire universe exists inside a black hole? What if the Big Bang wasn't the beginning of everything, but instead the formation of a black hole in a parent universe, with our cosmos being just the inside of that cosmic drain? Under this theory, galaxies would spin in a preferred direction because they inherited motion from the original collapse. As of April 2026, these findings remain intensely debated, and Webb continues to uncover more secrets. But the direction is clear. Our old understanding of black holes is broken beyond repair. The most honest statement about black holes today is this: we were wrong about when they formed, how they formed, and what role they played in building everything. We don't know the correct answers yet, but thanks to Webb, we finally have the tools to find them, and every answer so far has been more surprising than we imagined possible. Every time Webb looks further back in time, it finds structures that shouldn't exist yet. Too massive, too early, too organized. The universe wasn't a slow, gradual construction project. It was violent, fast, and dominated by black holes from the very beginning. This is how science works at its best. Our models failed when tested against new evidence, so we rebuild them. Right now, Webb orbits 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, its instruments pointed at light that has traveled 13.5 billion years. In that light are answers to questions humans have asked since we first looked up. How did it all begin? What came first? What does the darkness between stars contain? The answers are arriving, and they're not what we expected. From the old model of slow black hole growth to 9 impossible light sources at the dawn of time, to QS01's 50 million solar mass seed, to little red dots that flip the creation story, to runaway black holes rocketing through space, these are peer-reviewed discoveries in scientific journals. The old model is broken, the new one is being built, and Webb keeps looking. Subscribe for more videos about discoveries reshaping our understanding of the universe. Which discovery shocked you most? The primordial black holes from the Big Bang's first seconds? The runaway monster leaving a wake of gas? Or the possibility we live inside a black hole? Comment below.